What's going on, people? It's your boy, Mr. Viral himself. Welcome back to another episode, Viral Way Podcast. Got my co-host here.
And I'm the Messiah.
Okay. We got a few guests in the house. I'm gonna let them introduce themselves.
I'm
To
Nicole.
my left.
I'm Nicole. Knick-knack.
Okay, we got Nicole. To my right.
It's your motherfucking girl, P. McGee. You already know what it is. I'm here today hosting the show. Got my co-host, Mr. Viral.
Damn, somebody cut her champagne off. She drunk as a motherfucker already. Okay, well today we're gonna be discussing the elephant in the room, the hot topic of the month. I kind of wanted to take my time to speak on it. I didn't want to rush to speak on it because I wanted to kind of get the facts. But we're gonna get right to it. Kanye and Kyrie. We want to get everybody's opinion. Do you stand with them? Are you against them? How you feel? Pretty much. Let me break down the timeline, though, how we even got to this point. Oh, before I even do that, because I just saw this today. Shout out Kyrie Irving. He donated $65,000 to, I don't know how to pronounce her name, so excuse me, Shanquella Robinson's GoFundMe, the young sister who passed away, unfortunately, in Mexico. He just donated $65,000 to her GoFundMe. So shout out Kyrie. Round of applause. Let's see if the media talk about that. While they talking about all this other bullshit, let's see if they highlight that. All right, so how we got to this point? It started with a tweet. Kanye said he was sleepy. He said, I'm gonna wake up and go DEFCON 3 on the Jews. And it was essentially World War III from there. Now, if you don't know what DEFCON 3 is, it's basically an increase in force readiness that requires, it's basically an armed forces term that says readiness. It's like defense. It had nothing to do with what the media was breaking it down to be. They tried to make it seem like it was a death threat and all this other shit. But if you really look up the true definition, it means ready to deploy and engage. Basically, you on defense. So I don't know how they twisted that with some type of death threat or some crazy shit.
Because didn't he mistweet it and it said death com?
Yeah, you're right. He misspelled it because it's DEFCON, but he spelled it death.
Right.
So I think, I don't know if he was off of some of this, but you're right. They spent it off of that. So let me see the timeline. Let me break down the timeline for him. October 8th, after the little tweet, Instagram restricted his account for anti-Semitic content. October 9th, Twitter locked him out. Anti-Semitic posts. I guess they was tripping off the tweets. And it was just like a chain reaction from there. October 14th, JP Morgan Chase ended their business relationship with him. Then right after that, shortly after that, the Drink Champs episode dropped with Nori.
Ooh, that was cold.
Man, did you watch it?
Ooh, yeah.
Did y'all see it?
I watched it.
Yep.
Y'all watched the whole thing in entirety?
Yes.
He was low-key spitting, but some of the shit...
He was faded too, though.
He was.
Loaded.
The only thing I wasn't fucking with was the George Floyd shit. How y'all felt about that?
I'm gonna tell you all about how I feel about that. Because
How y'all felt
I'm
about the
still
George
fucking
Floyd
with
comments?
it. I'm still
'Cause-
fucking with him.
Cause I'm fucking with him, but I wasn't fucking with what he said. He kind of like was taking the blame from the cop and saying
I'm gonna break it down.
Okay, we're gonna break it down. Let me keep going down the timeline.
Yeah.
October 20th, the Anti-Defamation League urged Adidas to sever ties with Ye over his anti-Semitic. Here we go with this shit again. His anti-Semitic remarks. Oh, hold on. Time out. Before I even continue on, just let me put this out there. We're not anti-Semitic. This podcast ain't anti-Semitic. This episode ain't anti-Semitic. So before we even continue on, because I already know they're going to come with it, none of this is anti-Semitic. It's a topic going on in the world and we just discussing it. So let me just put that out there. We're not anti anything. If anything, we pro-black.
All day.
So if that's a crime, we guilty as charged. But don't label this anti-Semitic because it's not. Let me continue on. October 21st, Balenciaga cut ties with Ye. He want to be known as Ye now, so I ain't going to call him Kanye. October 24th, talent agency CAA dropped Ye and the film studio MRC. They basically canned this documentary, trashed that. for his anti-Semitic comments. October 25th, Adidas killed their partnership with him, and Gap took all the Yeezy items out the store. So all of this is a chain reaction from the tweet. October 26th, he pulled up to the Skechers headquarters unannounced. Immediately escorted off the premises. Said, nigga,
That was
Cut
wild.
that bunk.
hey, he pulled up like, hold on.
Cut that nigga for
Gap
sure.
and Adidas finna take my shit. I'm finna go fuck with Skechers. I know they fucking with Ye. Hey, nigga, get the fuck up out of here immediately. October 27th, he posted on Instagram, he lost $2 billion in a day. So that's the timeline from the tweet to the from October 8th, when he laid the tweet, to October 27th, he lost $2 billion. Now, it's all type of theories going around. Oh, he did it to get out the contract.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, it's all type of conspiracy shit going on. Oh, he did it to get out the contract. He a genius. He this, he that. How y'all feel about it? I'm gonna start right here to my left. Nikki, how you feel about this? First of all, are you with Ye? Are you against Ye? Are you kind of in the middle? You ain't got a stance on it.
I definitely back Kanye. Let's just say last year, Free Larry Hoover, that was big. That was epic. I was in attendance. That was a big moment in my life.
Oh,
and
you was
everything-
there?
Yeah, I was there.
Oh, damn, dope.
Yeah,
Dope.
and just when you look, Kanye, he's just multifaceted. He's multidimensional. He's outspoken, and see, this is the thing. Without his mother used to know how to like reel him in, so that he wouldn't immediately speak on topic. Like, you know, just take your time. He's too
He more impulsive.
quick fire.
Do you
know, he's
feel?
shooting from the hip? He does, you know.
Do you feel his tweet was anti-Semitic?
I think
Was it a threat?
no. I think what he was trying to do was what he always does: catch everyone's attention. You know, that first and foremost, so that he could bring light to a situation that needs so much conversation, that needs so much healing. And because he's so passionate and he is Ye, you know, Donda's not here. He just went through everything he went through with his family. You know, he's fighting for his children. These people have said that they will institutionalize him till he's a vegetable.
Oh, we hold on.
Oh,
Don't
okay,
give him,
okay.
don't give
No,
him too much. We
okay.
just want to know your stance right now. We gonna get into all of that. Hold on, let me go. Let me go here to the right.
I stand with Ye.
Messiah, you with Ye? You against Ye? What we doing?
Nah, I'm with Ye. I'm with Ye. I like what he trying to stand for and represent. The only thing about Ye is his delivery sometimes. And everybody, you know, the world is more sensitive. So when he speaks on the way he speaks, it could be easily misconstrued from what his meanings is or what he producing or the message he trying to send out. So I stand behind Ye, but you know what I mean?
He just got to change his delivery. You saying?
Yeah, to an extent. I wouldn't. That's him being him though. So I wouldn't say he necessarily got to change it, but if he want to impact more people, he might need to change it.
Okay. I can feel that. Miss P. McGee.
Listen,
You with Ye? Against Ye? In the middle? Don't give a fuck. Let me know how we feeling.
I'm with Ye, and he's just one person. He's speaking out from his perspective. You feel me? If it was 10 others speaking out from their individual perspectives, their shit would be delivered differently, each of them. So because it's just one person speaking, we all looking at the way he delivering it, and it's like, oh shit, this nigga tripping. But if it was 10 people and they were all doing it from their individual perspectives, it would be different from each of them. And then maybe we wouldn't be like, oh, these niggas tripping. Maybe be like, dang, they all kind of talking about something. They saying it different, but they all talking about the same shit. So I gotta stand with Kanye just because he's saying it a little harsh, you know, a little hard pill to swallow for some people, but I still stand with him because the message is valid.
I feel you on that because I'm in agreement. I'm in agreement with that. I've also said similar. I've had similar rhetoric to that. Like, as far as him being the only one saying it, it's easy to make one person seem crazy.
Mm-hmm.
So one person just saying the thing that you don't like or you don't agree with, it's easy to say, oh, he crazy. And then people will dismiss it. But like you say, if you got other people with influence of powers coming out saying, wait a minute, he ain't crazy. He talking some real shit. It's hard to make, like you said, you got 10 people saying the same thing. It's hard to say, well, all 10 of y'all crazy, especially
Right.
if they a certain status and power in the community and in the industry. It's a little harder to do that. But since it seemed like nobody backing him, it's kind of almost making it seem like everything he's saying is true. Because what did he really say that was anti-Semitic? All he really said was, hey, it's some bad business going on. Certain people is running everything. And he kind of aired it out what been whispered for years, but he just put it on Front Street. And it was like, whoa, wait a minute. We all know what's going on. But nigga, you wasn't supposed to say that. And it's like, he getting aired out for speaking the truth. It's just like the untold truth. Back to you. Tell me this. Do you agree? How can I put this? Do you think he did it to get out of the deals like they saying? Like he's some genius. He got out the deals without no legal troubles? Or do you think he's like, he regretting it right now? Like, fuck, I just lost $2 billion.
I'll equate that to the market crash when people lost all that money and they were jumping out of buildings. Do you see him jumping out of the building yet?
I mean,
He did.
honestly, he's still rich. Whether he
he's-
lost the billions or
right.
not, he's still rich. But
he's
was it some genius plot, or or is that social media cap? Like, okay, they being with this conspiracy theory shit.
well, without really knowing what the deals entailed and how much. You got to remember what happened to Prince when he wrote "slave" on his face, and he was trying to, he was trying to regain his publishing, everything
Yeah,
that was
I
going
remember
on
that.
with that. So
And then
we
he
don't know
died.
what his deal entailed. So, it could be something that he, said, well, if I kind of go out a little extra, I can at least get myself back and not,
Yeah, I don't think
be
he,
tied
I don't
to
think
them
he
that
cared.
way.
You don't think he cared about losing the money?
Nah, I think he knew the consequences of his actions to an extent. He like, maybe if it happened, it happened. If it don't, it don't. It might have benefited him, but I think he's so sure of himself and his mind and how he operate that he might feel he can get it again. So that's just how I look at it.
Oh,
but,
he's definitely
He
getting it back.
definitely could get it again.
Right.
Okay, so now that we touched on Kanye a little bit, let me switch gears real quick. Kyrie Irving. This one a little more crazy to me. This is,
Yeah.
I'm just trying to find a word for it. The man tweeted a link. He tweeted a link to a documentary, Hebrews to Negroes. The man didn't produce the documentary. He wasn't in the documentary. He didn't narrate it. He didn't fund it. Nothing. He probably was at home one day, stumbled across it, was like, damn, it might have made him feel away. He like, other people should watch
He been on
this.
his woke shit though.
Yeah, he been on his woke. Yeah, he
shit.
been on his woke shit. But I'm just saying, he just tweeted the link, didn't say nothing else. They act like the man killed somebody. Oh, he's anti-Semitic. Is this, is that? Mind you, I don't know if you watched the documentary. I actually watched it. I didn't get through the
I
whole
haven't
thing.
had time to.
Did you watch
No,
it? Did
not
anybody?
yet, not
Any of
yet.
y'all watch it?
Nah,
But
I
I
seen
do
parts. I
plan
didn't even get
to.
to see I didn't even get to
I
see
do
it.
plan to.
Y'all seen any clips?
Yeah, I seen parts of it. I didn't get to see the whole thing.
A
Of that.
lick of it.
Okay, I watched about a good hour of it, and
Oh, how long is it?
it's long as
It's
hell.
like 3 hours. ain't
That
it?
shit
Something
long
like
as
that.
Okay.
that shit long as train smoke. But
It's like Forrest Gump.
I'm gonna be honest. I didn't hear nothing anti-Semitic for that little hour and a half that I did watch. It, to sum it up, they basically was giving a history of what a Hebrew is, where it originated. I would say the closest thing that they could take any type of offense to was saying, what it was them saying, hey, growing up, you probably heard this is X, Y, and Z, but this is actually false. The history was stolen. Here's a couple facts. Here's some evidence to prove it. This really was some black shit. So that's probably the wokeness that he felt. Like, oh, damn,
Right.
this really us. You know what I'm saying? So whether you agree with the information that they presented to be factual or not, I feel like it's not really important, but just to automatically label it anti-Semitic when realistically there was nothing anti-Semitic about it. It just, they was giving their opinion of where they felt the culture started from.
With that being said, if they felt that it was so anti-Semitic. Why didn't they come up against the directors and the producers? Why all of a sudden it took for Kyrie to actually put it out? Because now it's getting attention. And anytime, just like with Kanye, anyone that brings attention, Nick Cannon, when you bring attention to certain things, they always go off because the people that our younger community respects and looks like to, when they pass on the information, it's an issue. Instead of them countering and saying, okay, this film is completely propaganda, here are facts to shut it down. None of that evidence is coming forth. The problem is the message is getting out.
Mm-hmm.
I think the problem is awakening people up.
Mm-hmm.
I think that's more of the problem. And the more people start getting into those moments, they start to lose their power and their control. So the first thing they're gonna control is your mind. And when they see what's going on with Ye and they see what's going on with Kyrie, it's gonna make people think twice about, do I actually want to take that route?
Right.
So
just to touch on what she said, I kind of agree with what you're saying as far as these two people, the reach that they got, like you said, with the youth, because they're not the first people to say quote unquote anti-Semitic things, even though they didn't. There have been people who actually have said those things.
There are Jewish comedians that go against the grain.
Right, but they don't have the reach to the youth. Like he said, they're really not waking up the minds. Kanye, his reach is crazy. Kyrie, his reach is crazy. So I feel like just them being black, it's like for whatever reason, whenever you black, you held to a higher standard and your punishments is harsher. But on the flip side, where's the anti, like, what do you call anti-black? It's just racism. Like, why is it did they get their own phrase or their own anti-Semitic when you speak out against that community, but anybody else is just racism? So why is it just not labeled racism?
Right.
How do they get their own, like, it's anti-Semitic? They got their own word, but
right.
Yeah, like I don't get that.
Remember when all this stuff happened with the Asian community, and then they came out with the bill like that, but that we still don't have anti-lynching.
Yeah, but
we still don't have anti-lynching.
We know this has been going on since the beginning of time, and it's been repeated probably so many times of what they used to do to the slaves. They just doing it in different forms now. Take the biggest slave, whoop them in front of everybody, and make everybody
buck breaking.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. So now this is what you're doing. You beating Ye, you beating Kyrie, and doing the same thing. And the first thing they do is what they used to do was the media and the papers, right? They could print out everything they want and make people believe what they want to believe. People don't question the papers like that. Yep. People see the news and they believe what the news say. They don't question it. They don't care. It's on the news. It must be real.
The cold part, it's legal to lie on the news. Mm-hmm. That's the cold part about it. You really can get on the news and say whatever.
Yeah, but the news ain't even, we can sit right here and watch something happen. They can watch something happen on the news, but you got somebody telling you what to say through a mic on the news. Like, and you can't even just report it how you just seen it. You got somebody telling you word for word or what to say or what transpired.
All the news is scripted. All of it.
Exactly.
I agree, but I think it's kind of crazy. Did you see what they want Kyrie to do to get back in their graces?
Yeah,
he got to donate what they said, like
500,000.
500,000. He gotta go. Right, donate to firstborn son.
Apologize.
He gotta publicly apologize. He gotta go talk to their community leaders. Go talk to his all he did was fucking tweet a link. Okay, so if he gotta do all this, what about the co-founder of Amazon? What about Jeff Bezos? Do he got to do anything?
No, he just keeps collecting.
He owns Amazon.
How much did you?
They're selling the shit.
How much did you pay to watch the movie?
We paid like $15 to watch that.
Right, and it's selling out right now. $50 to purchase it.
But see, that's the thing. They want you to pay for it. They want to put it out because they know they're gonna make money off of it. But if you capitalize and be like, hey, you need to go watch this on some knowledge type shit, then you gonna get silenced. And then on top of getting silenced, you gonna get made an example. So now they making this nigga an example to show like, no, you cannot do this. If you do, you're going to get fined. You're going to get embarrassed. You're going to get harassed. You're going to have to go to some type of classes to teach you how to be more more sensitive towards some shit that's a lie. Like, that's what they really want you to do.
See, my thing is, I feel like it's literally everybody is like in the media, they tap dancing around it. it's literally because they black. That's
Yeah,
how
we
I feel.
know
They
that.
black
That's
with
fact.
influence, power. They got money, and it's like we got to put these niggas back in their place. They getting out of line. Like, hold on, y'all speaking on us now. It's cool when y'all speaking on each other, saying kill niggas,
Yeah.
sell dope, sell bricks, do this, do that, drink lean, pop pills. It's cool when y'all destroying yourself. But the second y'all even mention us, oh no, we gotta snap you
That
niggas
part.
back in y'all place.
Right.
I feel like it's over the top.
It's because they're going against the agenda. If you going against the agenda, like the agenda is, we gonna deface the black people. We gonna make them look like ghetto ass savages, and all the music will reflect that. Movies will reflect that. Even sports, y'all gonna get too damn aggressive, and that's gonna reflect. And if you step out of line, we're gonna make an example out of you. You will get punished, and that's all a part of the agenda. That's why they're doing it. It's not even just because they black. Really, it's because if you not pushing the agenda and you going against the grain, like you gonna get dealt with. And like she said, it's Jewish people that make fun, but you think like they don't get dealt with too. Motherfuckers be in their
Right.
ear,
I
but they
believe-
probably
Right.
just get a
But
slap
they
in
get
the
their
hand.
coattails
I'm not gonna
Well-
lie though. I believe it's because it's black. I believe they know the power. I think they see more within black people than black people really see within themselves.
For
And
sure.
the moment black people come together and start waking up to realize that, it's gonna be a problem for them, and that's gonna become. Let me not go keep going into that.
No, we gonna go into it. But this is what's even the colder part. Because this is what I really wanted to get into, why I really want to discuss this, was staying on code. I feel like out of every race, niggas don't stay on code for nothing. It's like any other race can do anything, and you'll never hear they celebrities, they people, anything, even if they don't agree with what they did, they don't come out and speak out against it. It's like we the only ones who gotta publicly say, oh, this nigga wrong or this nigga that. It's like, why you can't make a phone call behind doors? Shaq, LeBron,
Right.
Charles Barkley. What's the old chick? She just came out on Instagram telling Kanye, hey, shut the fuck up. Like,
Yeah, but what they used to do to slaves when slaves got out of line.
of course, they're gonna use your own.
Period.
But that's what I'm saying is we gotta learn how to stay on code.
How can we stay on code if it is their goal to keep us off code?
It could be their
and they
goal.
got the upper hand.
It could be their goal. We don't gotta give into their goal because it's like this. Let's just say a cop shoot an unarmed, because I read comments. I'm one of them niggas that read comments. I be paying attention to what people saying. Oh
Yeah,
God, I'm
yeah.
reading all that.
Scrolling.
Bro, a cop
Got to.
a cop can unload 50 shots into an unarmed black, right? They people gonna come and say, well, what happened before the recording? What did he do to provoke? Like, they will say, the cop could come on camera, say, I'm about to shoot you 50 times because I don't like blacks.
Mhm.
They will still find a way to
Mhm.
make it our fault. But it's like us, it's like we automatically condemning one of us whenever it's anything.
Well, and because that's programming, you have to remember that
Mhm.
systematically, especially in the court of law, it's always been to paint
To please the massa.
to paint the defendant. We're talking like if we're in court, you have to paint the prosecution is trying to paint the defendant as this horrible person. Instead, they've taken it to where now the victim is being put on trial like they're a defendant, and this is the victim. And with victims' rights and everything that's gone on in this country to protect victims, and for them to, oh, he had 2 fights when he was in the 11th grade,
Oh God.
you know, and to bring
Facts.
up, okay, he got caught with some weed. He was out after curfew. You know, you want to bring up, especially with these children, like, you know, he had Skittles, you know, and an Arizona tea. Like, what? He's walking with his hoodie on. I had to
Yeah.
really tell my son to not wear his hood up anymore.
That's insane.
And
Every
what they
time-
do for that white boy? Not to cut you off. The one that
That's
what do you do?
insanity.
Shoot up the school or something? They gave him Burger King or something?
Yeah, they took
Yeah.
him.
Way to
Yeah,
the,
they put him.
Yeah. Feeding them on the curb.
Securely
Type shit.
put him
Yeah,
into the
but
car.
I feel
and-
like we gotta come to a point where I don't give a fuck if I don't even agree with what he did. I'm not gonna publicly castrate him to everybody else. Me and him gonna have a talk behind closed doors.
But
Right.
there's a history.
But in front of the world, we gotta stand together.
It's a history of incentive to please the massa. It's a history of incentive. If you out your own people, you get elevated.
But that's the point.
I think it's more fear based, actually.
And that is fear based.
I think it's fear based that, it's not even to go along with the master, but just to not say anything, kind of like lay low.
You want to be unproblematic, but really in doing that, you're being problematic.
Yeah. Of course, what the real cause is supposed to be. Yeah.
Because even with the Kyrie shit, if niggas was to stay on code, that could have been killed in less than a week. You got to realize the NBA is like what? 70% black? Let's be real. No blacks, no NBA. Not happening.
NFL.
You know what I'm saying? NFL, damn near every major sport besides hockey and baseball. No blacks is not happening. So if y'all gonna do this to Kyrie, every black in the NBA was supposed to say, wait a minute, nah, we ain't going for that.
Every black in the NBA.
Nah, we not standing for that. If he can't play, we not playing. Guess what? If we don't play, ain't no fucking NBA. Ain't no ticket sales. Them jersey sales dropping. Them people with them fucking season passes, they mad as, oh, wait a minute. Y'all need to go figure this shit out.
It should be that way.
But niggas is, and it's I'm kind of 50-50 on it because I know, like, hey, this is my dream. I've been working at this as a kid. It's easier said than done to just say, fuck something that I've been working my whole life for. But at what point do you make that sacrifice? Like, look, if we don't make a stand now, the shit will never change. We can't just keep waiting on the next generation. Like, oh, we gonna wait for the next generation. The youth got to do it. No, do that shit now. Lead the youth. Let them follow your footsteps. Because if y'all would have made a stand, I guarantee less than a week, them owners, they would have been like, hold on, we about to figure this shit out.
And they did that. And if we don't know our history, we're doomed to repeat it. Correct. So just think about the MLB. When the Negro League started gaining real notoriety and popularity and people were more interested in going to see Negro League games, all of a sudden Jackie Robinson was asked to become part of the MLB. Mm-hmm. So what they did was we had our own groups and systems. And then when our stuff becomes popular, they dangle a bigger bag over your head.
Like, hey, come over here with us.
Right. And we, especially back then, we were so easily influenced to want to be accepted. Mm-hmm. And instead of sticking to the code,
niggas want to please the upper hand.
And so now we have to get into an area to where, okay, look at Ice Cube with the 3-on-3.
Big Three.
And you see how much they try to label him anti-Semitic. You know, he was having problems with Big Three. Like Cube got quiet for a minute. Like you didn't see a whole lot. Like
I think Cube just made a video. I can't recall everything he was saying, but I think he just made a video about everything that's going on and what he's standing on.
Yes, I gotta see that. I gotta tap in with that.
Yeah, I gotta see that too. But
it's like there's power in numbers, strength and solidarity. You're stronger together than you are apart. We really got the power. Everybody knows it. Everybody, like, being black is damn near like being a superhero. Like, no cap. But everybody is profiting off of us except us. Mm-hmm. I feel like it's like any culture, it ain't happening without us. From social media to fucking the way we speak, language, music, you go down the line, sports, anything. It does not excel until we become a part of it.
Right.
MySpace didn't get popping until we got on there. Facebook, it was for fucking college students. Nobody gave a fuck about Facebook. Niggas came on there, turned that bitch up. Facebook going crazy. Mm-hmm. Twitter, who the fuck had a Twitter? Black Twitter is Twitter. Yeah. You got Popeyes and Chick-fil-A tweeting all type of black culture shit. Oh, we not getting no money behind this shit though. Right. It's like everybody could see it but us. And we kind of default too because we invite everybody to the barbecue. Mm-hmm. It's like everything we get demonized for.
They terrible potato salad.
And everything we get demonized for. Braids, fucking dances, rap, everything. It's like if another race do it.
Now it's acceptable.
Now it's acceptable and they're even praised for doing it. But the second you do it, you get demonized for it. But we accept every fucking body. It's like when the shit happened in Paris. Everybody that I know changed their fucking Facebook logo to Paris. Okay, pray
Oh,
for
yeah.
Paris. Anytime any major national national disaster happened, everywhere I see, every nigga I know, every black person I know is in support of it. But when the disaster's on us, where in the fuck is our
Where
support?
Yeah,
they
niggas
Look,
been
when the
support
Asian shit
Haiti.
happened,
Haiti.
oh, we fuck with Asians.
right.
Everybody was saying, "No, we fuck with Asians." Hey, man, we need to protect the Asians. Woo, woo, boom, they got the bill like that. But then when it flipped and it's our turn, I didn't see nobody standing with us.
That part.
It's like everybody that say they with us, you know, they do the dance moves. What boy say? The fucking the president. If you don't vote for me, you ain't black.
Mhm.
No outrage. It's kind of like we the laughing stock of the fucking world, damn near. And
They
it's
had
like
they had memes of him with cornrows. Like,
this is my point. You
Right.
had the one bitch. She done locked up 100 million motherfuckers for weed.
Mm-hmm.
Now weed legal. She talking about I smoke weed. No outrage. Oh, I walk around with hot sauce in my purse. Everybody forget about all the niggas that she locked up. It's like
But who controls the media and who controls who's covering that type of shit?
we already know that. But it's like we accept anything as long as they just make a play on our culture. Like look at Kirk Cousins, for example. No hate on Kirk Cousins. I fuck with Kirk Cousins. Before this season started, he was just like a regular run-of-the-mill white guy. He went viral recently on the jet with the big chains on, dancing to the rap music. Oh man, Kirk Cousins, one of us. Ooh, it's that easy.
Mm.
You don't got to do shit for niggas. It's that just act like one of us and you accept it.
you in.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Fuck that. If you wanna be on this side, I need to see some action. When the shit happening to us, you need to be on the front line with us. I don't want to hear you from your fucking mansion talking about, yeah, I'm standing. No, nigga, come out here. Really stand with us. Really. Oh, you ain't even got to come out and stand with us. Put some money behind it.
Mm-hmm.
Some real action. It's like, how y'all feel about that? Because I get passionate about this shit. Because I just be seeing like y'all inviting everybody to the barbecue because they did the fucking nay and the swag surf. And then they go back to their fucking, you know what I'm saying? Everybody want to be a nigga until it's time to be a nigga. When the bullets flying, nobody want to be a nigga no more. Whoa, I'm over here.
Right.
Nah, you got to really stand with us.
Well, it's hard not to follow the trend. And if you think about all the trends that's been popular over the last even 50 years, even the last 100 years, it's trends that Black people started. So they already know the code. They already know the game plan. Every time they start a trend, it's going to pop off. So they plan is going to be, well, when they shit pop off, we going to damn that shit. We going to ban it, make that shit. We going to shame it.
Right.
We going to let that ride for a little bit,
Right.
and we going to up something else. And then when they least expect it, we going to bring that shit back as a new trend so we don't have to give praise to they
Right.
people.
That shit
Because what
crazy.
happens when you give people praise? They become more godly.
Right.
If you praise a person, even if you learn about gods, even if you learn about myths, even if you learn about gods that are
Even if you-
mythological,
you look at
if you
when you-
praise a god,
Right. When you condemn a child or praise a child,
Right,
you have two
period.
equally same age
even
children.
right, even down
You
to
can see
plants.
the difference.
Even down
and
to
the
plants.
reaction.
The guy that
Right.
did the plant experiment, and he talked to the plant and was telling, I love you, you look beautiful, and told the other plant, I hate you, you ain't shit.
Yeah.
Exactly. That shit is real. So if you gonna feed this culture behind they shit blowing up, we can't have that. So we gonna damn that shit. We gonna put a white face on it.
Don't give it
You
to
feel
her.
me? And then with
Yes.
that,
This my point though. For any other race, I'm saying this, I'm as a representative of the Black race. If you really with us, nigga, you need to be on these front lines or putting some of them dollars that you getting off of our culture behind us.
you gotta look at the history.
I don't want to see no tweets. I don't give a fuck about no gesture. Everybody went what they did at the fucking the little Capitol shit when all the politicians, I feel like they be trolling us. They put on all the
Yeah.
African shit. They was all kneeling and all this. Bro, I feel like they trolling us.
Yeah.
They mocking us.
Like they
always
mocking
mock
us. Everybody like, oh my God, they're
Mockery.
resonating with it. No, nigga, they're
Nah.
literally mocking
It's
you
mockery for sure.
because they acting like they fucking with the culture, but these laws still the same.
Mhm.
I don't need keep your fucking hot sauce in your purse. Keep your fucking your fist. I don't need none of that. Change these laws. Make the playing field even for niggas.
It's not the laws.
Make the playing field even because the laws ain't changing.
The playing field is not even.
That's my point.
The playing field is not even, and it's more so in our favor. And that's why shit is the way it is. Because if we really had shit even, would it be? Like if niggas didn't have no money on this earth and it was just straight up wit and physical strength and shit of that nature, wouldn't we have the upper hand?
Yeah, we excel in everything. No, it don't matter. Like you said, we do have the upper hand, but what she was saying earlier, it goes back to knowledge. It goes back to knowing certain things about yourself. Everything we do, from inventing things to just
We done
being us
invented
in
damn
general.
everything.
Yeah, exactly. But people
Right.
don't know this. You
Traffic
Yep.
you
lights.
shine
We
light
done
on that. They
invented
don't
everything.
know
But you
that.
know who
Yeah.
do know our history?
They do.
They do.
Yeah, of
Right.
course.
But they
Because
keep
they
it from
stole
you.
it.
They keep it from us.
Because
What you
they
think they
stole
do
it.
from-
They
from-
didn't keep it. They stole
They
it.
pro-
stole
That's
Yeah.
that's what the documentary was saying.
Right.
And it's like, wait a minute, you can't be telling niggas this shit. You anti-Semitic.
Right.
Right.
Hold on, you speaking your own truth? Nah, you speaking out against us.
Nah,
For
they
shame,
speak
for
in
shame.
Hebrew.
Yeah, because if
They
from the beginning
speak
of
in
time,
Hebrew.
like, not to cut you off, like
No,
you said, we accepted them. They
Yeah.
came to us. We taught them everything that we knew,
Everything.
and then eventually they used it all against us. And now we at where we at today, and
That
there's still
part.
a lot of things going the same
And
way.
not only did they use it against us, they covered it. Like, oh, okay, for sure. Burn that shit. They don't need to know nothing about that.
You go to
Don't
school,
let
what
them
they
know.
teaching you in Black History Month? They ain't teaching us no Black history.
You was a
yeah,
slave.
they gonna teach you
We
about.
didn't have
They gonna teach you
regular
about
schools,
ML. They gonna teach you
right.
about MLK. They
We-
damn
and we
near gonna
killed
ban
all
Malcolm
them
X.
leaders.
You
They,
ain't
no,
really
no, no,
learn
no. They
nothing
already
from
taking
Malcolm
MLK
X.
out
I'ma
the
just
books.
say this.
They
Viral Way
taking MLK out
podcast.
the books.
We ain't on no MLK shit. No disrespect to MLK. We ain't on that shit. We ain't turning the other cheek. None of that.
And we not.
We ain't even eye for eye.
Yeah.
You take an eye, we need two. Might need four of them
We're not
motherfuckers.
even gonna go there because you tendencies about some of your views are quite in line with Mr. King.
Nah. Okay, elaborate. Hey, elaborate on that.
We'll get into that on the Battle of the Sexes.
Battle of
And
Sexes,
listen,
that's gonna be some rap.
anybody that's preaching to bow and be peaceful
Yeah, I'm not with
when
that.
niggas is taking over the entire planet is not for us. They are a part of the agenda. I don't care how big, how peaceful you are. If you are not telling niggas to wake up and see the truth, you are following the agenda, period.
As much as blacks is out here getting shot or doing what you're doing, it's damn near ignorant not to be carrying weapons or doing certain things to protect yourself.
You know what
It's
I want to know? To touch on that, is niggas even still getting shot by other niggas like that? Like, let's
Yeah,
be
hell
honest.
yeah.
Nah,
This is
no,
going
no.
on.
Let's
Yeah.
think
Nah,
about
it's
it.
going on.
Wait a
For
minute.
sure.
No,
Just
no,
'cause
no.
they ain't shining
And
light
let
on
me
it, yeah.
elaborate. We really did have gang shit going on back in the 80s and the 90s and the early thousands. We really had that shit was really going on. But is niggas really having that shit going on to the same
Nah, it's
magnitude
going on.
today?
No,
Gang-
Maybe not the same
but
rate
not at
here.
the same- It's declined.
You better look
The
at what's going on in
numbers have
Chicago.
declined a
It's another
little
nigga
bit.
every day.
Now, with that being said, because she's saying numbers have declined,
Yeah.
I do agree. But with that being said, in my mind, I think, okay, they try to make black on black crime a big thing and they try to actually make it a thing. Like,
no,
this is
they
real.
made it a thing.
But-
They did make it a
But
thing.
then that
You're
makes
correct.
me think about mercenaries. Like, wait a minute.
Hey,
Is y'all niggas coming to
into
the
it.
hood with that shit? Is y'all
Right.
coming government style to the hood and
Right,
doing
just
dome
like they-
shots to
just
niggas
like how
Get
they-
into
and
it.
inciting gang wars?
Right.
Is the
Right.
like
they've
these
been
niggas
exciting.
really
They
taking
been
niggas
inciting
out?
gang wars though.
I want to know,
They
is
been
black
doing
on
that.
black crime really even a thing?
Black on black crime is a thing. Black on black crime.
Because
rate-
how come white on white
When's
crime
the
ain't?
next-
Hold on,
when's
but
the
it's-
next season of Snowfall.
And Mexican on Mexican crime? Because that's all that's going on in Mexico. Mexicans ain't killing niggas in Mexico.
But this is the
They
thing.
killing Mexicans.
This is what I'm saying. Anything black is demonized because it's not really so much as black on black crime as it is proximity. People kill who they live around.
right.
They put a bunch of niggas in a project
I
and,
say
and
that
take
all the
the
time.
resources. What you think niggas finna do?
I say that all the time.
But this anywhere. You put whites with nothing but whites, they're not driving to go kill blacks. They're gonna kill who around them. So,
period.
but it's
that's
it's
just
all
like if
media
you hear
it's
about-
all media
You
programming.
hear
though.
about somebody got killed in a trailer park. What are you gonna think?
They don't
white
publicize
boys.
that.
But it goes
Right.
back
They
to
don't
who
publicize
controlling the
that.
media.
Because if
Right.
they put in them numbers of how many motherfuckers be killing each other in the trailer parks,
Exactly.
them numbers
It's
big
almost the
as
same.
hell.
It's almost the
But
same.
you don't hear white
it's
on white
way more.
crime.
Look up the numbers. It's
Right.
damn near equal. But only one is publicize.
The
Right.
point why we speaking on it, even if the numbers was more white people killing white people, is that they emphasizing us killing each
Right.
other.
Right.
They make
This
it a
is- this-
thing.
this-
They
this-
coined
They gave
this
it
is
a
what they want.
phrase.
Yeah.
Black
coined
on black
phrase.
crime. Right.
So-
they gave it a
Right.
phrase.
So
Yeah.
this is why I'm saying niggas, we got all the info. Okay, bottom line, we got all the information. We know what the fuck going on. At what point do niggas utilize the information?
Yeah, but it's
Because
Yeah.
what the fuck is the point of information if
So
you
what we
not?
gonna do about
but
it?
no,
What we gonna do
That's-
about
that's-
it?
You know what?
That's what I'm trying to get to.
that's still easier said than done because
Yeah.
we from the east side of Long Beach and we know what it is, what us and how we grew up. So it's a whole different ball game. If I'm knowing what's going on in this area, for me to survive, if I gotta do what I gotta do to survive, I'm gonna still do what I gotta do while you in survival mode. Now, I'm pretty sure if you gave everybody in the hood $1 million, half the people wouldn't be doing what they doing in the hood every day.
And the other half gonna
Yeah.
blow it. Perfect
You-
balance.
right.
That's why they call it a
You gonna
fucking
see balance.
project.
That's what I'm
That's
saying.
why they call it the
though.
projects, because it's literally a project. Look, when EDD was booming, niggas wasn't
Ooh.
getting shot. I'm sorry. When EDD, PPP, all that shit was, everybody had money.
But
Yeah.
Crime was way down.
but shouldn't that have been the time for crime to be up?
Hell no, because
Why?
For
you
niggas to be
Listen,
getting robbed and all
If we
kinds
were
of
No,
shit.
so much
because
together,
when
If we was
everybody-
so, right, if we
together.
was so black on black crime, we
Right.
would have been robbing niggas.
that I get you. That
Right.
proves that is bullshit because
right.
when everybody's eating, everybody is getting to the
'Cause
money.
that's how
You
we
don't have
naturally
time to be
are.
thinking
We
about.
naturally gonna feed each other. We on our money
Exactly.
shit. Everybody
Right.
about to eat. Let's get it.
You don't got time to be thinking about, damn, what this nigga looking at, or where this
Right.
nigga from over here.
Put
Got
niggas-
more than
But if you
me.
put niggas
That's
in
the thing.
survival
That's the
mode all
problem.
the time, hell yeah, it's gonna be shit popping off.
Okay,
But a lot of that come from, like you said, okay, you might got it, I might not got it, and
Right.
I'm coming to take
and you doing what you doing, and you ain't.
yeah.
Survival.
You ain't giving a lick of hand. Nobody expecting handouts, but you're not even putting me or helping me get in position. And you watching me go through what I'm going through. What do I care if I take from you now?
That part,
you
because
ain't caring
that
if I'm
nigga's in
starving.
survival mode.
Yeah, exactly.
And you
yeah.
gotta heal the animosity.
But see, this goes back.
True.
This all ties back to what I'm saying is niggas gotta stay on code. Niggas gotta stand for something because all these I'm at a loss for words right now. All these bullshit gestures, but the law's not changing. We still stuck in the same position. Is what I'm getting at.
And then they give little handouts like PPPs and stuff
Yeah,
like that.
but
They're
this
not
what I'm
really
saying.
prosecuting people
it's
now
it's
and-
like
right.
But
at what
damn.
point? At what point do we start demanding respect? I'm not inciting violence, but
Ever.
I just look
Ever.
at human history and I don't never see nobody gaining anything without war. Like I never seen it. I never seen peace without the war. It's like the yin and the yang.
Listen,
But
that's
It's
all
kind of
they
like
know.
you gotta damn near
But
you gotta
the-
go there for your respect.
The main art
Because
of
how do you
war
get it
is
without
like
doing that?
You and your tribe are going up against a different tribe, a completely different adversary. We're our own adversaries. And until we heal that, we're never going to get anywhere. That's like the
And
thing
she's
I
on
sent
point.
you,
Mhm.
where the guy was saying if there's 80 million black people and let's say 30 million are working class and everybody put in $2 a week from their paycheck, how many billion would we have at the end of the year for your $2 a week black card?
Yeah, but okay, it's like this.
So wait a minute, but let me touch on this too,
Go ahead.
because ultimately we on light code lockdown. We supposed to be getting downloads from the sun every 8 minutes. In actuality, as melanated people,
Sun give you
carbonated
energy.
people,
Right.
They
period.
told you it give you cancer. No,
it give
we got
us
melanin.
downloads. No,
Give
it
you
give us
energy.
downloads, right? Every 8 minutes, because that's how long it take for whatever is out there to reach out here, right? We on light code lockdown. With that being said, they got us spelled under 5 major spells. And this has been since the beginning of time. And you got to wonder why that's even a phrase, the beginning of time. Because time is a man-made construct. It's a
Right.
man-made concept that it did not exist
Congress
before
just
man was like,
ended
okay, we're going to, so
time
time
frame.
is one of the spells. Time, food, sex, money, religion, and history. They go together. When niggas is under these types of spells like time, and niggas is always looking at the clock, and we going through the days of the week, but really we in the days of
Right.
the week.
Divide and
Right.
conquer.
We
Talk
in the
that shit.
days of the week. Because the
that
weak
shit.
niggas is in a daze. We in a
Exactly.
Ooh,
loop.
talk that shit.
Every 7 days, that shit is
Talk
in a
that
loop.
woke shit.
Then you got niggas in a food spell. They eating fucked up foods, genetically modified. Niggas got parasites. You know, parasites is gonna take control of the mind. So
Yeah.
all the work that they need to put in, the footwork, they put it in through time. They put it in through food. They put it in through sex because everything is over sexualized to the point where they don't even want kids to know if they male or female.
We
Let them
gonna
wait
get into
until
that.
they
That's
can
so
make it
fucked
up,
That
right?
shit is
You
insanity.
got that, and then you got the money spell. Everybody want to chase a dollar. So
Right.
it's like,
Chase a
I'm not
bag.
finna fuck up what I got going on because I got this money going on. So I can't even really go in with your endeavors like that. Black power and everything, but I gotta get a bag. And then you got the religion spell, which is also paired with the history. When niggas don't know their history, and then they beat religion into our ancestors and tell them, you know, y'all need to read this book. Don't be reading all that Hebrew shit that you got. And y'all shit going from left to right. That's weird. Nah. You need to read from right to left. Read you don't know how to read right to left. Oh, dyslexia. You got dyslexia. You don't know
Right.
how to read. Oh,
Right.
well, we do it right to left. You know
Mhm.
what? Don't worry about it. Just practice with this book and on your whole family. And this is what you can read. And then lo and behold, it's the fucking Bible. And the Bible is in parables, it's coded. Niggas take it in the physical and they don't decode it before they want to
Practice.
paraphrase it.
Right.
You feel me? And then they all go out here running around preaching the Bible and preaching the word, but they forget about all the lost books. They forget about all the shit that's been taken out, and they forget about Adam and Eve, or Atom, Atom, and the mitochondrial Eve. Like, they don't know what to think.
Spit
So when
that
you
shit.
got niggas under these 5 spells and you got
Spit
niggas
that
thinking
shit.
about sex and money and eating a whole bunch of food, gluttonous as fuck, but the
Spit that-
food is
spit that
killing
shit.
you because the food's supposed to speak to your cells and tell you
Right.
how to be, but you eating shit that's poison. And let's not even get on the fact that they putting human in a lot of the food that motherfuckers
Beyond
eat.
Meat.
That's why I don't eat meat.
What the
I
fuck
don't
is
eat
Beyond Meat?
I don't eat McDonald's. I don't eat none of that shit. No dairy, no none of that. Because they trying to kill niggas. You'll fucking get banned. You'll get sent to Facebook jail if you tell niggas that you supposed to be drinking the fruits from the water from the fruits. Now, why you banning niggas and putting them in Facebook jail because they telling you about H3O?
H3O, talk about
So
it.
when you put niggas under 5 spells and you put niggas in like cold lockdown and they don't get the downloads from the sun, which is, you know, we are the sun on the inside. Now you got niggas going to war. You got niggas fucking a lot. So they living in their sacral chakra. So all the problems that come with that, they whole shit is fucked up.
Semen retention.
They only manifest in what? Low vibrational shit. Money, which don't exist. Cars, which don't exist. Fame also does not exist. They chasing shit that they can't even, they could get all of this shit taken away. But when you put niggas in a spell and you tell niggas, oh yeah, this is how it go, and you portray it on the TV all the time, and then in sports, you see a bunch of black people, yeah, it's hella black people, but then as soon as a black person does anything black, they get fined. And then you go from having TV shows like Martin, where the apartments look like ours, and the life is like ours, and now you got TV shows that's just reality TV shows, BBLs and fucking Phantoms and fucking
All scripted.
Airbnbs,
All scripted.
People still think
Airbnbs.
that's real.
All
Right.
scripted.
Niggas don't know what the fuck to think.
Or they keep constantly portraying stuff that slavery or
And it's all
I
slavery.
don't
you know,
watch none of that shit.
gangbanging or
It's not-
you know, drug deals.
Yeah.
I don't even think
You know,
It's trauma porn.
right.
It's like trauma porn. The only movies we get portraying us, besides the Wakanda shit that just came out, it
No.
usually was a slave movie.
I ain't falling for that Wakanda shit that just came out. I'm hot about that movie.
That's a whole
but
nother
that's a
episode.
whole
We
nother
get into that.
episode.
But
We
look,
ain't gonna talk about it, but that's
look,
another episode.
this what I feel
Come on,
going
P.
on. This is what I feel going on. I don't know if you ever heard, I forget the dude name who came up with the whole theory. It's like you take 100 red ants, take 100 black ants, right?
right.
Put them in a jar.
Shake the jar.
They live peacefully. Nothing going on. They coexisting. We red over here, we black over here.
Mhm.
An outside force come shake the jar, dump them out. What happened?
they're gonna
They
kill
fight.
each other.
They're gonna kill each other.
Right.
Oh, you shook the jar. Now you shook the jar. But guess what? They never took the time to stop and think, wait a minute. He shook the jar. That's the real enemy.
Right.
That's what I feel going on with society.
But if
They
them
shaking
ants
the
had
jar
divine insight,
Every
they
couple
would
months,
know.
they shake the jar. It's like soon as we start figuring shit out, like, damn, maybe we need to get together. Damn, this going on, this going on. They come shake the jar, niggas get back to killing each other again. Niggas get back to the bullshit
that's the
again.
problem with the complacency. So, you know, they flood us with the money
Mhm.
or the drugs or
Mhm.
whatever, everything to keep that third eye closed.
That part.
You know, and then when we get quiet, when they withdraw it back because they're greedy, you got to remember
Mhm.
they're greedy.
Yeah.
So they're going to take it all back, and then they kind of look and they kind of laugh. It's like they're
It's
poking
mockery.
the bear.
Yep.
And then all of a sudden, it's like now we're hungry again. We're looking, and once you get hungry, who do you look at first? What'd you eat? What'd you eat today?
That part.
You know,
That part.
and so it's the internal shaking that's happening, and it's the things that they put into place, and then they can pull back because we
Yep.
do not learn from our history.
Okay, so let me ask you this. What can we, okay, now that we all know what the problems is. This my thing. We all know what the
Mr.
problems
Solutions,
is, right?
You have 9 minutes.
No. We gonna extend that. But this is my thing. We know what the problem is, right? The definition of insanity: doing the same thing over and over and over and expecting different results.
That part.
I'm not with that marching shit. Listen, marching supposed to have a purpose. It's to gain attention. Now that because we always, whenever something happened, oh, they just shot a nigga down. Cool, let's go march. We
in
get
a
the world
loop.
attention,
It's a loop.
and we don't do nothing with it. So I want to get past that. How do y'all feel we can do something with the attention? Like, we all got the attention. It's easy to go march, but it's like, okay, cool. The world watching now. Now, what these niggas finna do? Wait a minute, y'all going in the house? That's it? Y'all just want the march just to go back in the house?
Right.
It's like we gotta figure something else out. And then niggas say, oh, we gotta vote. Let's be
No.
real. All that shit rigged. I don't give a fuck
Alright,
what nobody
alright,
talking
right,
about.
Yeah, your votes don't count.
Your vote
does
don't
not
count.
That's why
Don't
they got
count.
electoral votes and
Don't
they
vote.
got the.
I'm
they
gonna
got
tell you
your
what
votes.
voting is.
Systematic.
Yeah.
You ever grew up playing video games? You had like a little brother, you give him the controller, but it's not plugged in. He think he playing. That's voting. Nigga, you think you in the game, you're not playing. The system's not broke.
Yeah,
Oh,
not
the
even
system broke.
close.
No, nigga, it's
You
working
the
how
computer.
it, yo,
Not
God,
even close.
it's working how it's supposed to work. It's not broke, nigga. The system designed for you to lose. So at what point do we figure something else out? The marching shit ain't working. The protesting shit ain't working. At what point do niggas say, you know what? We might gotta die for this shit to change. Fuck it.
Yeah, but
It might gotta happen.
Yeah, but
We have to
majority
stop
of
idolizing
people
things.
ain't at
We
that
got-
ain't
you know.
ain't
At
at
what
that
point
level
is
yet.
niggas gonna start questioning Christianity?
There's a lot of people that
Because
do that.
until niggas don't question
That's
that,
the divide and
until
conquer.
they question that shit,
Right.
they won't be able to conquer that step.
It's not just the Christianity.
See, it depends where we speaking from, because I don't even know too many people that's really Christian. Like,
That's okay, that may be. But when you put into play the 5 spells, y'all cannot forget about them 5 spells. Then it covers every aspect. You could get motherfuckers that don't have no religion, they don't have no sex, they don't have no money, they don't care about none of that shit. But they eat fucked up food all day. And they on low vibration all day. All that shit is low vibrational. Let's go back to that Kanye shit, the George Floyd. Can we talk about that real quick?
Get into it, because listen,
The nigga said that George Floyd, the whole situation. Now, I'm not gonna quote what
he
he
blamed
said.
fentanyl.
He blamed fentanyl. He blamed the fentanyl. He
I'm
didn't blame the
not
knee on the neck.
rocking with that shit.
Now, let me tell you why I'm gonna rock with the message.
I ain't rocking with the fentanyl
Because
shit.
you might not rock with the fentanyl, but here's my point of view. What happens when you put an entire world, because that's what really happened, you put the entire world in a low vibrational state. It don't even matter at that point if that nigga put his fucking knee on his neck or not. When you put the entire world in a low vibrational state, that shit has to be planned. And it has to be played out. And that, to me, with the eyes that I have open, looks like a ritual. It looks like a energy harnessing ritual. It looks like they harness the energy of millions from this man dying and put millions of people in a low vibrational state during the age of Aquarius. We not gonna talk about that type of shit.
your frequency too high already.
I'm
People
telling
don't
Yeah, hey, you lost them already.
I'm telling you, that's
You
why
lost
we're not
them
gonna
already.
talk about that. But when you put niggas,
You lost them
when
already.
you put niggas in a state like that, and they all aggressive, they all operating in the root chakra, fear based. We not gonna take it no more. So we fighting, but we fighting out of fear because we seen a black man die on camera, but nobody stopped to think. Wait a minute. let's not react. Yeah, he died, but let's think, why did he die on camera so viciously and so publicly like that?
And how could someone stand there for 9 minutes and film
You
it
feel
for
me? And
9
film
straight
it.
minutes?
We need to calm down.
Because at some point,
Right. Some ain't right. We
That's
need to
my
think
point
about
with
it.
the staying on code
We
shit
need
is
to calm down.
Right.
we so off
but
code.
that's what she's saying with
Right, like
the
niggas
vibration
You
panic.
don't watch a
being low, 'cause
nigga getting killed,
It's
bro.
like you're a zombie.
Listen,
Nah.
we
Right.
all gonna go to jail before I sit here and watch a nigga with his knee
But
on your neck for
that's
9
what
minutes.
they
Right.
want.
Yeah,
Fuck it,
but-
we all gonna go to
Listen,
jail.
At the
Right.
same time, but then people gonna think, well, shit, that ain't my homie, or that ain't
That
nobody
too.
I know. I don't give a
But-
fuck
but-
what happened to him.
But
But
how
listen.
can you stand there and watch it? Even if you walked away, if you turned your camera off and walked away, how do you stand there for 9 minutes and film it?
What would happen?
I'm not saying
if
that, but that's the world
everybody-
now. Anything go on.
You
Anything,
saying
anything
that's the mindset.
Yeah, anything
Right.
break out right now, besides unless you didn't been in situations where
Because you're so
you don't care
shocked.
about taking it there, then that's a different story. But majority of these civilians is not finna be thinking that way. First thing they're gonna do is pull out their phone and record it.
Right.
You see somebody get shot in the head right now, they're gonna pull it out and record it and put it all over Instagram, put it all over these social media.
and put everybody
or
in a
whatever
low
the case
vibrational
is.
state. But what would
But they
happen
already in a low
if that
vibrational
shit was
state.
happening and
What's
niggas,
the news?
But wait a minute. What if niggas just walked away?
What you mean just walk away?
Imagine if you see some shit like that going down and everybody walked away and was like, wait, let me finish.
Go ahead. do
And
your
everybody
thing.
walked away and was like, not getting into that. Right? And they
that's
kept
what's
trying.
happened.
And niggas was like, we don't get no rise out of niggas. Niggas don't even care that we killing them. We
And
got to
that's
think of
what's-
something
right.
else.
But we can
That's
say
what's
you
been
can
happening.
But we
but-
keep
Right.
reacting
Nah, but you can
low vibrationally, but we not thinking like, you know what? Mass meditation. You know what? They got us falling for it again. Fear tactics. We in the root chakra. We got to raise our elevation. Oh shit. They know we not going to research. They know we just going to be mad about this shit, but we not going to link it to something spiritual.
Logic
It's
over
But
very
emotion.
nah, but at the same time,
I get what you're saying.
Nah,
Niggas using their
I
emotions.
get what she's
Right.
saying, but walking away is still being weak.
Well,
If
no,
I
I'm
sat,
not
if I,
saying
if
that
I
you walk
sat,
away.
if I
No,
sat,
it's
if I
just an
sat here and
example.
watched you doing
Yeah, I'm
that, and
not
I
with the
walked
walking
away,
away shit.
how am I supposed to feel?
No,
They
I
go
don't
back
think niggas should walk away. It's just an example.
No, I
But
get what you're
She's,
saying.
she's trying to give you both perspectives.
I know
Right,
she's-
both
See,
perspectives.
I
She's
think
saying-
what you meant
She's
by
giving you
walking away,
Malcolm and
I know she's
not
saying that-
paying
Just
attention
saying.
to the
No, I
media
know,
I'm
it's
shit.
not
just
bringing the
saying,
same
if
energy
niggas
to
didn't
that.
get that
Yeah.
attention and they didn't get that rise out of niggas every time they fucked with us, would they even still be fucking with us?
Nah,
But
I get what you're saying. Like, okay, you giving this much energy to this. This is why this same things keep producing. These keep manifesting.
Right.
The more energy we get, it's gonna keep happening. That's why the same
Right,
cycle
because
keep
they
going.
need that energy.
This is what makes the next person go do this and do that. But we even see back in the day from the Panthers or however you go back to them when they stood up and was doing what they was doing. When they had guns, when we had guns and they had guns, they backing off. It ain't the same as me being armed, you being armed. We
But
gonna see
how
who
did
really
we
ready to
have
die
guns
today.
though?
But I'm just
We
saying.
was organized
Yeah,
as fuck.
but and what happened? They broke all that down. What they do to Huey P. Newton? What did they do to all of them?
How did
Yeah.
they break it down?
Because they started. You explained to me.
They
then.
divided niggas.
Yeah, divided.
Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to do you
Divided,
like
look, you
that.
really
I
wanna
didn't do you like that.
Nah, because look,
I'm sorry,
Nah,
but they
speak
divide
out.
niggas.
nah,
you feel
because
me?
but
divide and conquer.
Yeah, I know, but they did all that. They do that with anybody. Anybody that's standing up for something, they going after you. Same thing. Malcolm X
Exactly.
knew he was gonna die, and all these people they been doing that.
Oh man, let's not even talk
Look,
about
this what
Malcolm
I'm gonna tell
X.
niggas, bro. We gotta smarten up.
Brother.
Niggas, we gotta wake up, bro.
Yeah, we
we
gotta wake
got the fucking information. I'm tired of niggas.
We have the history. We
got the
watched it
history.
over and over.
Listen, you got this in your pocket. All the fucking information is there. We got
Kinda.
everything we need
It's
to know.
kind of there, but
that's
it's in
the
code.
Niggas
thing,
got
they
to wake
use
up,
that
bro.
It's
to
in code.
distract us.
Yeah.
There's so much information, and there's a study that shows that anyone that can keep focus on one single issue
Mhm.
for 5 continuous minutes, you are gonna blow it out the fucking park.
Mhm.
There are not many humans on the planet that can keep focus on one single issue for 5 continuous minutes.
Yep.
That's how they distract us. We have too much
Too
information.
much, yeah.
I think
It
that
kinda
too, but like,
is.
nah, you're right though, because people can't concentrate for 10 minutes.
Oh, God.
Let alone 5 minutes or whatever, like you saying. But
That's why niggas'
Yeah.
favorite thing to say is prove it.
Right.
Because niggas
Nah,
can't even
Google.
do their own research.
Google.
Niggas won't do their own
Everything on
research.
Google ain't true though.
Everything
Like, just
on
'cause you-
Google
just
is
'cause
not
you
true.
You gotta cross. You
Too
gotta
much
cross. You gotta
information.
research
Right.
the reference. You gotta cross reference the reference.
You gotta
because
do the books,
the information you get. Are
online,
they even credible?
videos, all of that.
We need to go back to the card catalog. Y'all know I'm
Shit, we
older
go to
than
the
you.
car catalog. Niggas gonna be
Girl
writing the
reference,
lies
right?
in it.
Exactly.
Niggas gonna be
Nah,
writing
but
the
I'm
lies.
like
Shit.
real shit because what niggas do is when you get to saying, okay, we need to do this, we need to do that, everybody turn to you and say, well, what you doing? And it's like, nigga, it take more than one person. I
Right.
can't just go change
By
the
myself,
world.
right?
You know what I'm saying? It's like Malcolm X, yeah, he changed the world, but he had thousands and thousands of followers. MLK had thousands and thousands of followers. So yeah, you could be the one voice, but it's gonna take everybody to make this change.
Yes.
One nigga, y'all just sitting back waiting for one nigga to just go out there rogue and just change the world. It's not finna happen.
That's
Yep.
a superhero
but
mentality.
that's
That's
what-
the thing.
But,
That's
but
what
it go, but it,
you know. They give us our Sambos and things like that to give us
Mhm.
that one great, that Malcolm, that Martin, and then they shut him down. That Nipsey,
Yes.
and
We
then
gotta-
they shut it down.
Everybody
We
gotta be
have
that.
to get
nah, but it go
past
back to
that.
you can say that, we can say that all you want, but at the end of the day, it's majority of us, like she was saying earlier, is in survival mode. If I'm in
Yeah.
survival mode, I do not care about us as a mass.
Yes.
I need something right now. I'm doing bad right now. Why do I care about pushing everything else to the forefront if I'm not right? Ain't nobody worried about getting me right. Ain't
Yeah.
nobody doing nothing else. So I gotta live how I live, and that's where your view's at. You ain't thinking on a,
Yeah.
like she said, a higher frequency. I'm not thinking about us as a whole, because ain't nobody thinking as me, period. So what I think about it as a whole, when I need to get it, I'm gonna get it how I get it.
But ain't it crazy though? Black people, because we all been black and poor. We all been poor in the
Oh, yeah.
hood. But ain't it crazy how even in the hood, we still be like, you want some? You
That's what
hungry?
we're saying.
You want
We-
some water?
I
You
can have
somewhere to stay?
No, you're
gotta
right. I can have
live,
$1
right.
and I'm gonna give you 50 cents.
Period. That's
I ain't got
embedded in us.
nothing. Yeah.
That's embedded in us, and that's the shit that they trying to stop by throwing niggas all of this shit. Be on sex. Oh, he fucked your bitch. Oh, that nigga's a op. Like, oh, be on your bag. Oh, these niggas ain't on their bag. Fuck them niggas. Like, oh yeah, be on this. Like, niggas got everything in their head, but they not thinking about being righteous. But naturally, that's how we are. And when they leave us alone and let us do our shit, even if we are broke, even if we are poor, what do we end up doing?
Flourish
Flourishing and
Right.
celebrating every day.
all
This
the
this
time.
this my thing though, because they'll say, y'all need to go get your own and figure it out on your own. Cool, we done been there, done that.
Every time they
But
do
listen,
it,
as soon as we start to flourish,
they flood us.
what they do?
They flood
They
us.
get to looking over there. Wait a minute, them niggas is coming up.
They bomb us.
Bomb your shit.
Flood
Steal your shit. Hold on,
Lake Mead, Lake Lanier,
we just got the beach back over here. Fuck.
Black Wall Street, Manhattan.
What's the name of the
The
Manhattan
Manhattan
Beach?
Beach.
They just got it back. Mind you, if it wasn't for social media and all that shit, we would never even know that was
Oh God.
that's our shit.
But look, the
So
last
that's
time
all
I
around
went
the
to Manhattan
world,
Beach,
though.
it was nothing but white people up there.
But I'm saying that was our shit. They ran niggas out of there.
Period.
So what I'm saying is, I'm not inciting violence, no war, but at some point, niggas gotta all that turn the other cheek shit, all that let's pray about it. Fuck praying. God not answering your prayers. I'm sorry.
We ain't praying
You
for
got
the same
free-
guy
listen.
anyway.
I'm gonna say this in front of this camera. God don't give a fuck about what you going through. He don't. He don't. She don't. Whatever you wanna, whatever God you praying to, you got free will. It's up to you to make the change.
Nah, he
I
gave,
love what you
God
do. I
gave
love
you
that
the
you
fucking
say
face.
will.
God gave you
Right.
everything you need.
gave you
That's the
free
whole
will.
thing. He gave you.
I
He gave you.
love
He
that.
gave you.
Free
You
He
got
gave
the
you.
tools right
Free
there.
will, which makes me want to think about Kanye when he said that the slavery was a choice.
See, nah. See,
But niggas is choosing right now.
But Kanye broke that down and
'Cause
said
it
he
was
wasn't
the
even speaking
easiest
on regular
option.
slavery. He was speaking on contracts and things that niggas signed up for.
But
So
you know what? I want to speak on regular slavery because I don't think
Right.
my motherfucking ass would have been on that boat.
Hold on.
it's easy to say
That's
that.
a choice for
Hold
me.
on.
You got to take me out.
I hear what you're saying, but niggas is choosing to be slaves today. If you really
Period.
think about it,
Right.
Just
You
like
pay-
niggas
you
chose
paying
back then.
taxes, you going to work, you clocking in and out.
Nah, I don't work.
Okay, you don't work, but I'm saying you
Have you
live
ever
9 to
worked?
5.
Nigga, if you know me, I'm not a working motherfucker.
I'm not even okay, so I ain't even gonna indulge in
Yeah, we ain't gotta
indulge in
go
where you
that
get your
deep,
money
yeah.
from. But I'm saying the average
I
citizen.
get it from my eye. Don't even play with me. Wait a minute.
We
I'm
talking about the average
from
citizen
the third
here.
eye.
The average citizen here.
Right.
This is okay. Everybody say I'm not a slave. I ain't no fucking slave. I'm free. What happened when COVID came around?
Niggas was in slavery.
Niggas put you on timeout. Nigga, go in the house. You ain't traveling
Sit
here.
down.
You ain't coming in without a fucking mask.
Mhm.
Nigga, you essentially a slave and you chose it because
And
you could have
didn't
just
even
said
sign
no.
anything. Niggas didn't sign anything to say everywhere I go, I'm gonna put on the mask.
Right.
That shit crazy.
And we gonna blur these labels out. Product placement, man. Y'all gotta tap in. Y'all gotta pay us for the free promotion.
Yeah.
Holla at us. Hey,
Yeah.
Rose.
Until the product
Hey, Ricky
placement,
Rose.
we
We
sipping on
fucking
that
with that
Compton.
Bel Air. Tap in.
Yeah.
Compton Vallejo.
They wasn't even there with slave. They pump fear into everybody, and that's the
Oh,
easiest
yeah.
way to control somebody.
Fear is the easiest
Yeah.
way, and that's pretty much what religion is. What the Bible is, they fear. They put fear. It's like fear mongers. Like,
Yeah.
bro, don't do that because really, the ultimate energy is love, and really, fighting is not really gonna get us to where we need to go. Really,
Okay.
niggas need to be on the pure love energy.
Gotta heal.
We gotta
I
heal.
can't say that
Gotta
because
learn.
we
Heal.
the most
You have to
loving.
heal and
Listen,
learn.
we the most loving race. We love everybody. We forgive.
Why?
Bro, we forgive a cop could come blow your fucking kid face off. That family gonna be on the news the next day talking about, oh man, we
Not
forgive
me.
him, this and that.
Why though?
Fuck all that.
That
But
come from
why
religion.
Niggas gotta make a
Religious
stand. That's that
people, too.
religious shit. That's that turn the other cheek, let God no. Fuck all that. You be the karma. I'm not with that wait on the universe shit. Because if karma's really real,
Nah, it's not wait on the
if
universe.
karma's really real, why are such and such still running shit and we still at the bottom? I don't believe in karma. You better be your own karma. I'm not with that
Karma
shit.
is real, but the thing about karma is
Karma not real.
what
Karma-
you think.
Karma not real.
Nah, karma
let me
real.
tell you.
Karma
Karma's
is
not
just
real.
universal
Let
laws.
me tell you, karma.
Yeah.
What the energy you put out, you get back.
That's karma.
But
Yeah.
karma
And that's-
itself
and
is
look,
not real.
And that's the thing what people don't understand. Karma is real, but
Karma not real.
your energy attached to what you feel is karma is what makes it real.
Law of attraction
so if
is
you
real.
go out and you go fuck a bitch and you like, fuck man, I can't believe I fucked this bitch. Like I feel so bad. Like karma gonna bite you in the ass. But if you go fuck that bitch, like man, fuck that, I'm finna take care of my main bitch. Like this is my bitch. I'll take care of her. I'll fuck this bitch. That ain't shit.
Y'all
I don't feel
crazy.
bad. 'cause
Nah,
ain't
I get what
nothing
she's
happening.
saying. The power of your mind is creating all of this.
Manifestation.
If you never
Right.
thought, if they never told you about certain diseases or certain things, your body starts to create that. The same way your body heal it, the same way they cause it to happen.
That
The
part.
same way they did that experiment I was telling you about. They said they had a dude in jail, and they said, well, we'll let you go free. We're gonna do an experiment. They put him in a dark room, turn all the lights out, and said, we're gonna cut you. If you could last through the whole night, we'll let you free. They cut him. They said the cut. They said he didn't drip basically no blood basically was dripping. But in his mind, he thought that he was dying, and then that morning he woke up dead.
Placebo.
Off all of it, off all the experiment.
That nigga
Yeah.
killed himself
Yeah,
because
placebos
he
is
thought
real.
he was bleeding
Yeah,
out.
but his mind, but it was never nothing. If he just sat there and kept what he was thinking that he was good,
I
he
get
would have been
that.
good.
I get all that. But what I'm saying is, you saying we could solve this with love. I'm
Mhm.
saying,
I ain't saying that.
I'm saying,
Yeah.
fuck that.
Right.
I don't love
I think-
nobody
I
that
think
hate
Right,
me.
right.
many
This what I say.
layers
This
to-
what I
to
say.
the-
Just make the playing field even. You don't, because
No,
what I hate
it's
about
not.
us, we try to force people that don't fuck with us, publicly letting you know we don't fuck with y'all, we don't like y'all. Cool. I would rather y'all draw the line in the sand, put your flag down,
Right.
and stand on that, but just make the playing field even.
Niggas be false flagging. On top of that, it's not about loving others. I mean, it is, but really, niggas gotta learn how to love themselves.
That's true.
That's
That's
ultimate.
true.
Because then you think about it like this. If everybody has self-love to the point where they were no longer in a situation where they had to be in survival mode because they were in spiritual mode, because we don't need food, we don't need water,
Hold on, you want niggas to
we
starve?
don't need
Yeah.
food,
We need water.
we don't need water.
What's
You
the longest
should
you-
have
what's the
actually,
longest
should
you
have
go
no-
without
Hey,
water?
I
You
ain't
need
telling you
water.
that. You
And
flatlining
listen,
without
and
that
listen,
shit.
We
you
made
know-
down there.
and
That shit over with.
Listen, and that's exactly
I live
why.
off not
She's too tipsy.
needing-
Yeah.
But
Hey,
listen,
take that drink from her.
That's
cuz.
Look at the
exactly
word
why
need.
niggas cannot
Hey,
elevate.
Eat your food and drink your water.
You
Or
need
your
water.
ass is out of
Listen,
here.
No, don't
I understand.
need it.
Nah.
You don't
need
need
We
it.
don't. No,
anything.
we don't need
We've
meat.
been conditioned.
Don't need
Out of
it.
here.
We've been conditioned to feel like we need that, but everybody should know
Have
that the stomach
Got, want,
is a brain
Don't need. All your needs come
from the sun.
exactly from
From
God.
Listen,
the
you
sun.
try
Go
to
put a
eat
nigga in
sun.
the desert.
You
Fuck
try to
it.
eat
Anything
sunlight
that
if you
you
want to.
need.
Your ass is out of here.
You shouldn't
Listen.
need for anything in your life. If you walk in pure intention, you're not going to need for anything.
Don't break it
But
down
you-
that way.
you're
It's gonna be
gonna-
given to you,
you
but
can-
your
right.
body still
You
needs.
can, no, you can want. You can get.
Your body
But
need
don't,
water.
don't. Everyone's in this.
But
I need
wait
this.
a minute.
I need it.
Yeah.
I
I
get
need
what
it.
you're
water.
saying,
Okay,
but
wait a minute, wait
if
a
you
minute,
go a
wait a
certain
minute.
amount of time without water, you're not going to be here.
Hold on, y'all.
That's not
hold on.
true.
Hold on,
That's
we
not
going
true.
too deep.
I want
That's
some
not true.
water. I
Look,
go get some
look,
water.
look,
I
we
get
going
what
I
too
don't
deep.
need no
Nigga,
water.
I get what
no
you're
more, 'cause
saying,
I
though.
wanted it and I went and got it.
That's not what I'm saying.
So wait
though.
a minute.
Your body
Wait a minute.
requires water.
So
Of course,
before,
right.
wait a
That's
minute.
all I'm
It's
saying.
the
So
mindset,
before
right.
niggas was eating foods and drinking water, how were they sustaining?
The earth listen, realistically, the earth give you everything you need.
Thank you.
The earth give you, but that's food.
What do you think? They was finding stuff.
It
They
give you
wasn't-
everything you need.
But wait a minute.
They wasn't,
Because
they wasn't just
ultimately,
going with nothing.
wait a minute. Niggas did not, like, y'all laughing. Okay,
Because
wait.
you want a nigga to eat and
No.
drink
Let me
sunlight?
get, let me
No.
get a moment.
laughing at these
Let me get,
two
I know,
No.
they laughing.
Hold on.
Let me get a
Because I
moment.
gotta clarify.
Let me clarify.
She
All right.
going deep.
I get what she's saying.
I'm
but she
going
going
deep.
too
I'm
deep.
about
If you
go
try
real
to eat
deep.
and drink sunlight for a week straight, you're out of here.
You're not out of here.
You're done.
Listen, let me go deep. All right. Listen. Ultimately, niggas don't need food, just like niggas don't need meat. Niggas don't need to eat meat. Niggas wouldn't even like meat if you didn't put plants on the meat to make it taste good.
I can agree on the meat thing.
So
with you.
wait a minute. With that being said, niggas don't need dairy because that's
I
rancid.
don't eat. I don't
Niggas
eat dairy
don't
at
eat dairy,
all.
right?
Mhm.
Wait
I
a
don't eat
minute.
dairy.
Niggas don't eat anything in a can, anything processed. That's anything frozen section. That's anything refrigerated section. Niggas don't need anything man-made. That's any man-made vegetables, broccoli, mint. Wait a minute.
I know where you going.
So if niggas don't need water, because they don't need water, because there's water in your fruits, H3O, which is actually what, wait a minute, niggas don't even need
So we
oxygen.
still need to eat.
Niggas don't need
Hold on,
oxygen.
what? You trying to kill niggas?
Listen, because
don't
niggas
need
ain't even
nothing.
supposed to be breathing oxygen. Y'all laughing, but we supposed to
Oh,
be
shit.
breathing hydrogen,
I know
right?
you trying to kill
But
me.
if we was breathing hydrogen, then what color would we be? We would revert back to our original colors. Niggas breathe oxygen, and what does oxygen do to iron? What does it do to copper?
Tarnish.
Shit tarnish, right?
For sure.
We rusting, so we brown, the color of rust.
Learn me a lesson.
I'm gonna learn you a hell of a lesson, but this ain't the podcast
on,
for
This,
that.
baby.
But
this
in real
ain't.
life,
This what I'm
but
saying.
in real life, niggas
'Cause she
need
ready to
to
spit that-
listen. Like, if niggas was really on they shit, we wouldn't care about none of this shit, and niggas would not laugh at me when I say they make us need shit.
No, listen.
that
We
we
only
don't
laughing
even
because the
need.
way that you saying
I
it,
know it sounds funny.
because you telling
Nah,
like,
niggas
nigga,
you don't need
no
food.
more food, nigga.
This-
You
this-
trying
Starve
to
it out.
flatline
Let's
a
starve
nigga.
it out.
What you
nigga.
saying is
You
not
saying
gonna
the
wrap
food
around
is
people's
something
mind.
else. Is what you trying to get at.
What is the food?
You saying the food is something else. I get what you
We
getting
don't need
at.
But
meat.
what
We don't
is
need
the
that.
food
I
even?
get what you getting
It's
at.
all genetically modified, especially in America.
But what I'm saying is,
So what
because
is
we
niggas even
we
eating
diverting
anyway?
off the topic right now.
We
We gonna
diverting
get
off
to
the
all of
topic
that.
a little bit, yeah. But what
Right.
is niggas eating anyway?
That's what I'm saying. We way off topic.
They eating
Right.
genetically
Matter of fact, a little
modified
bit, we
food.
way
What is
off
niggas
topic.
eating?
Right. Well, I mean, you listen.
What I'm trying to get is, how do we get niggas to stay on code? Because if we stay on code, they're gonna stop playing with us. The only reason they playing with us is because they know ain't none of you niggas finna come back this nigga.
Yeah.
We could do what we want. We could say what we want. We could say fuck your culture. We could do blackface on our clothes. And all you dumbass niggas is still gonna come buy it.
Black people don't even
Just
And y'all
have
gonna fight
culture.
each other to buy
Okay,
it.
but just
Black people
okay.
don't
Let's
even
go
have
into.
culture.
Let's
So
go
how
into
do we
a-
get to the point
So
where we
need
get
self-
respect
we
like
need to
everybody
think
else?
outside of the box on this,
Self-love.
right? We need to
No,
think
I'm
outside
saying-
the box because thinking in the
Think
box
about
has
any
kept
race.
us in this box, right?
Okay.
So we need to think on another level, another dimension. So let's just imagine that we no longer have any more black drug addiction.
Mm-hmm.
Not one person is addicted to drug because we got to look at what is plaguing our community and how do we
know
fix
what's
it.
plaguing it.
But we've been for years knowing what's plaguing it.
But it's deeper than the drugs.
We don't have money.
Why is people resorting
We-
to drugs?
Mm-hmm.
Right, exactly. So how do we get to this realm where there are no more black drug addicts, where all the black fathers are in the home with the mothers and the children? How do we get to where we're strong enough that we can educate each other, we can take care of each other, we can feed each other, we can be knowledgeable to each other, and we're going to protect each other
You have to
above
love
everything
yourself.
else?
You gotta love yourself
Right.
more than money. You gotta love yourself more than fame. You gotta love yourself more than these bitches. You gotta love yourself more than everything.
Fuck these bitches.
Because when you love yourself, that's everybody in the community.
Get on my
True that. But
nerves.
you know what? Some niggas love these bitches.
They
Will
do
love them
everything,
every
and
day.
we gotta love bitches, man.
We're,
you ever,
we're slaves
And
to
pay though.
labels.
And pay.
Right.
They love them and pay for them.
man,
Nah.
pussy is good. You gotta love it. I'm sorry.
And change.
It is what it is.
and
Can we talk
change.
about semen retention?
No, semen retention is
We'll
real.
get to that. We'll
See,
get to that.
we'll
on
get
the
to
Your
that.
best
ass be on the
sexes.
sex,
Because
but
we
do
only
you
got
do semen
15
retention?
minutes.
Nah,
I
semen
ain't gonna
retention
lie.
is real.
I be practicing.
Listen,
that.
the longer
Right.
the
We'll
longer
get
you
there, we'll
don't
get
bust a
there.
nut, the more energy you have, the stronger you are, the more clear your mind
It
is.
is still
All of
November.
that. Listen, I got an episode coming about your brain on porn.
Oh man,
I got an
don't even
episode
get
coming,
me
so we're not
started.
gonna get into that
Bring
right
me
now.
back.
It's a bomb,
Bring
babe.
me back
Look,
every time.
I'm gonna bring you
goddamn.
back. We're
Bring
not
me
gonna get
back.
into that today.
We not gonna get
Today,
into- yeah.
yeah, today we just sticking on bam.
Self
right
love,
here.
nigga. Niggas gotta love themselves more than that bullshit.
I'm gonna tell you where it start. It start with the black nuclear family because if you notice,
You gotta break that down.
Yeah,
The-
niggas don't know what that means.
that means the single baby mama, independent woman shit. I don't need a man shit. That shit is dead.
How
y'all
does
gotta,
that start?
Where
y'all
did
gotta
it
kill.
come from?
Y'all gotta
Right.
kill that.
How
the
did that
feminism
start?
movement
Y'all
is how
gotta
it
help
started.
us kill that.
Hold on.
Women don't want to be.
Hold on,
helped.
time
I ain't
out.
say
Wait a
women.
minute.
A lot of these females, I know
Time
my
out.
generation.
Y'all
they
got
ain't trying to be
finesse.
helped.
Y'all finessed yourself out of the black nuclear family because
How?
black women were not oppressed by black men.
No, they were not.
Y'all
No.
listen. Y'all got finessed all the way around the board.
Don't
White-
say y'all.
Y'all did too.
No.
Y'all did too.
Yes,
No.
the black man did
Y'all
too.
did too.
Listen,
Because
no.
you know what they
Too.
did? They
Hold on,
came-
time out. Time the fuck out. This ain't battle with the sexes yet, goddammit.
Okay,
Yeah.
we're
That's
gonna
next
table
week.
it. Then fucking
Time out.
table it.
That's next
Then
week.
fucking table
What I'm
it.
saying is,
Shit.
listen, that's next week. Say that shit. What I'm saying is, we need the black nuclear families back together.
Right.
That mean all that I don't need a man shit, that shit gotta die because they're thriving off you not having a man around. You turning your son into bitches. I'm sorry to say, it is what it is. You raising your son to be a bitch. So the next generation, soft as hell, they're not standing for nothing. And that's these niggas
But
that's
wait a
coming
minute.
out saying Kyrie is a dumbass.
Let me rebuttal.
That's them niggas.
What
This been going
are
on.
the fathers doing meanwhile?
Everything. Trying to be there.
Okay, now wait a minute.
What about the women that hold
I
the
can't-
fathers
I
away
Hold
from
on.
their
wait.
kids?
Hold on. This ain't battle with the
sex.
sexes.
You with this. This ain't
Come
battle
on.
with the
That's why I
sexes.
Come
said
on
we
with
need
it.
But I'm about to
table
come at
this.
you.
Come on with it. Come on with it.
Now I'm in a position
Come
as
on with
a
it.
single mother that I do have a deadbeat daddy.
You picked them.
A deadbeat baby
You
daddy.
picked them.
Yes, I did.
That's your fuck up.
I picked him. I was younger than him
That don't matter.
by 8 years.
That don't
and
matter.
It does not matter. But what does matter is at 4 months, just before it was too late to get an abortion, I begged this nigga, please, if you're not willing to be here the way that we talked about, I can still get an abortion. It's not too late. I won't be
We
upset.
had this-
Okay, hold on,
And
time
wait a
out. I didn't want to
minute.
go there, but we finna go there.
it's
Fuck
not,
it,
it's
let's
not
go.
personal. We going there.
Come on, let's go
And the
there.
nigga straight up told me, no, I want my baby. I'm gonna be there every day. But when the baby came, and not even when the baby came, when it came time to where the cutoff was there and I could not get an abortion no more, he really did disappear. Now I thought I chose my battle by asking him straight up, what you trying to do? I could still get the
Right.
abortion. It's no big deal. You feel me? But then the nigga switched it up. So I do want to say we do pick our own baby daddies, and it's our fault. But if the nigga lie, then it's like it's my fault. But also,
Okay, this
you
where I'ma
lied,
cut you
my
off
nigga.
at.
You lied.
Number one, you picked the nigga. It's up to
Yeah.
you as an adult.
True that.
It's up to you as an adult to figure out who you dealing with. It ain't
True.
I don't give a fuck if a bitch come in here lying to me and I'm not smart enough to detect the way through the lies and she finessed me out of some bread or whatever. Guess what? I can't be mad at her. She did what she was supposed to do. It's on me. So it was on you to
it's
figure
on
out.
me,
Listen,
but
I
here's the
guarantee.
thing.
No,
But
time
here's-
out.
Okay,
Time,
go
no,
ahead,
I'll let
go
you
ahead.
get your
No,
shit
go
off.
ahead, go ahead. Go ahead.
No, I'll let her get her
No,
shit
yeah,
off.
let it
Nah,
go.
let
Let it
her
go. Let it go.
talk.
But you
This
let
Hold
it
on.
go.
one-on-one.
I-
Let
No,
her-
go ahead.
I guarantee.
Bring it down.
on-
Bring it
on-
in.
No, yeah, go.
I
go.
guarantee
Uh-huh.
he showed you some red flags that you ignored.
Yes.
Like, you know what? He gonna change. I'm gonna change him. When the baby come, he gonna get. So y'all
No,
see
wait
the
a minute,
red
wait a minute.
flags.
Now, wait a minute. No.
Y'all choose to ignore them motherfuckers.
Okay.
And then When the red flag hit you in the face, y'all want to blame the nigga. No.
Now here's the thing.
You ignored the
I
red
would
flag.
not. No,
Everybody's a
wait.
red
No, listen.
flag.
Now here's my thing.
Hold on, time out. No,
Okay, no, go
not
ahead. Go
everybody.
ahead. You're not
Time
right.
out.
got
Go ahead.
red
no,
flags.
listen. I ain't even finna do this
We do it all the
because
way to green.
That's
this
for
this is a
next
a part.
episode.
This is a part of the not staying on code shit. So we gonna save this for next week. We can get into
Okay,
it.
we can
Right.
say
Because this is what they doing.
Table.
They doing the battle with the sexist shit. They pushing that. They
No,
turning
but
the black
ultimately
woman
it's not.
against the black
No,
man,
ultimately that's not what it is.
further
That wasn't my
dividing the
point.
families,
Right.
Because they've separated
further
us
fucking
from
that
up
wasn't
our
my point,
communities.
but-
So I ain't gonna get
Right.
at you today.
Right.
I'm gonna get at you next week.
But
I ain't gonna get at you
just
today.
to let
as
you
a part
know-
of code, as a part of code,
We gotta
what
stand
have
together.
they? What exactly? And what have they historically done? They have
They
pitted
tear
the
us
black
apart.
woman
Against the
against
black
the
man.
black man. You've never seen them pit the white woman against the white man.
Never.
You've never seen the
Right.
Asian woman
Never.
against the Asian man. But they continually pit us against
Strategically.
No, that's
But-
facts. That's
but-
facts.
Wake the fuck
Even
up.
if you go out to
Because-
TV shows, what was it back? The Cosby's and all those shows.
We
was
don't got
good-
that no
Was
more.
good
That's
family
gone.
oriented
That's gone.
shows.
We got
Right.
Bad
Now,
Girls.
Look what
yeah,
they
you
did
got
to
Bad
Bill
Girls
Bad
Club,
Girls Club.
you got Love and Hip Hop, the
reality.
All
crazy,
drama.
yeah,
All
all the
bullshit.
drama, the crazy black man and crazy black woman, and people soaking it up. The gossip, they love it. Yeah, they going crazy about
Right.
it.
That's
Yeah.
true, but
Because it's
ultimately,
self.
See, we
Oh,
almost
wait a
just
minute.
fell into
No,
it
no,
right
no.
now, right?
right? But
It's that
ultimately,
easy.
But you can't forget that people change.
Do
you
they?
may pick your baby daddy
People
on the
don't
13th.
change.
Do they really change?
Yeah.
They just
Show you
reveal
really
themselves.
is,
No, people
yeah.
do
People don't
change.
really change like
we
that.
evolve.
People evolve
We
or
evolve.
they devolve. Some people
True.
don't
Nah,
change for the
because
better.
this the thing. I'm not with that. People change and
Okay, but wait a minute.
No, we
Do
gotta
you
take
know-
accountability.
Do you
I'm
know
sorry.
any person that you knew in high school that was popping and they ain't popping no more? They fat, maybe they overweight, maybe they just
Yeah,
into
for
a bad
sure.
At their
girl.
core-
People change.
Poly high football.
But at their
days.
core, they're still the same.
We talking
person.
about people that
Are
we
they
choose.
Come on
though?
now.
Because you ever met somebody that changed when they got money? People change.
Did they
Nah,
really change?
but listen,
they revealed who they
No.
was.
This
Maybe.
I'm not letting
but
you get
maybe they
no.
change.
I'm not letting you get away with that because that's like 90%
I
of
think
women's
their
excuse.
ego
Well, I don't
evolves.
think
I
it's
think
an
the
ex-
ego
I don't
evolves.
think it's an
No,
That's what
listen,
it is.
listen, bottle that
Well,
up.
no, I'm not. It's not a blame game for me.
I know, listen, but
me-
listen, bottle that up,
Uh-huh.
put it in your notepad, bring that
I
shit
don't need
next
notes
week.
for that one.
Okay, cool. Bring it next
But
week.
okay, we'll skip over that. But
How
that's
can
just
we
to
get
say, but
how
that's
can we
just to
get the
say-
black families back together?
But listen, that's just to say, nigga, we have things put against us, and it's not always in our control. We may pick our situation, but ultimately, what are we picking from?
Whatever you choosing to pick.
You gotta take
from.
accountability for
Whatever
That's
is
yourself.
accountability.
available
Yeah.
to choose from, right?
No, that,
Now,
you gotta
you
take
got-
accountability.
No.
I'm sorry.
Aside of the
How
relationship
you so tapped
part,
in, you attracted this, right?
aside of the relationship part, it's not about I'm so tapped in, I attracted this. You may be attracting qualities of a person, but not necessarily how that person is.
Listen,
So that's a different thing.
how do we get from that right there, that trauma right there?
Self-love.
How do we break that trauma? Because that's trauma right there. It's oozing out to the point you can't even contain it no more.
Y'all both
It's
got
not
personal.
trauma.
You know what I'm saying?
You gotta know.
So
that
how do we
it's-
break that? Because that's how they winning.
So
They
how do
take that trauma,
right.
No,
they just
So
they
how
pick
do we
at it,
take
and
what
it ooze out,
Kyrie
and now
did,
we doing this.
we losing.
what Ye did, what Kyrie did. How do we take those explosion points and corral everyone in to understand what's really supposed to happen?
They need those explosion points.
Right.
That is, they tearing shit up to create a balance.
But because we have so much information out here,
everybody
there's no
is, like,
organization.
offended.
What she's saying is we need to take a little time to decompress. We need a little time to just really love on each other. Love yourself. Do that mirror work.
yeah.
Look at them. Just smile. You know, like
shadow work.
I walk to work, and if I see a black woman, I'm smiling. I smile at everybody, but you know, I can see the weirdness from others. Some of them are great, and they smile back. How you doing? You know, type of thing. But it's the thing where we don't even look each other in the eye when we're on the street, when we walk past each other.
Now we're gonna look
How
at each
do
other
we-
crazy.
How do we start
that's
to
programming.
But at the same time, we
compartmentalize?
talk all this
How
love
do you-
shit.
right?
But I can ask you what's love, you what's love, you what's love, and I can get 4 different perspectives right now of what's love. So we can say we need to be loving people and doing all this, but
Nah, we need to love ourselves.
yeah, but even to an extent, you can't even give me a definition to tell me what love is in general. I might receive it different. He might receive it different. You might receive it different.
Love is going to affect every different. Like you can love your job, you can hate your job. You know, you're not supposed to have a favorite kid, but you might show love to one kid more than you did the other one that day because that child is progressing or may have needed that to progress more. Love is always going to be on a Richter scale.
Yeah, but to that child, so is that love? If this child is receiving more, is that love to that child? You said I can show love to one more than the other. So if that child might feel more neglected because so you treat this one different. If you have
2 kids and then this kid had the football game today and this kid was in the stands with mom and dad cheering for this kid. So that kid received the most love because they received the love from the entire unit. Instead of just, being picked. It's where
look, not to cut you off. Not to cut you off.
But ultimately,
look, not to cut y'all off. Because this is the problem right here with us. We always talking this love. You can't love what hates you.
You gotta love yourself.
I know. Fuck all. Listen, I get what you're saying. I'm talking about we're being attacked on all fronts. It ain't no time for love right now. Where's the soldiers at? Niggas, listen, niggas quick to spin the block on niggas. But niggas quick to spin the block on niggas.
Plans.
But when the real ops come, niggas like this.
Who the real ops?
Holding up signs and shit.
Who's the real ops?
Yeah,
man,
but
come on, you know what the fuck the real ops is.
But look, at the same time, I
wanna know.
Whoever against us is the real ops.
At the same time,
anybody that's against us is the real ops.
Can they be identified?
Man,
yeah, they can be identified.
Can they really?
Anybody that's publicly, we all see it. We ain't gotta say it. We all see it.
We started the show.
I'm saying, right. That's how we kicked it off. Anybody, listen, from police to any race that's openly against us,
who's
is the fucking ops.
The narrative.
It don't matter.
This is the thing, though.
I don't care about that.
The things that we seeing on social media, you can see some shit way in another country. You can see some shit way in another country and be like, okay, that's fucked up. But it's fucked up where we at. They're not coming here and doing what they're doing in other places. So if they're not coming here doing that, my ops is my ops where I'm at. This is what it's still gonna be. It's not gonna look at it. I'm not gonna look at it from a bigger picture.
I gotta
worry about walking to the store around the corner for some ops that might kill me right here versus going off of whatever was going on over here.
And this obviously is not going to be wrapped up in the next minute and a half.
Okay, yeah. Okay, look. We're running out of time. This was an eventful episode.
Okay.
Damn.
It kind of
was stagnant.
I get passionate. Listen, I was born in the wrong generation. I need to be with the Panther niggas. They was out there with
you need to be with the Panther?
Yeah, I need to be out there with them niggas.
Straight esoteric facts. That's where I need to be.
But look, as we wrapping it up, I'm going to just say this. We got to learn to stay on code. We got a lot of self-work to do. Like you say, mirror work, shadow work. We got to congregate against ourselves. But what we got to stop doing, we got to stop executing each other publicly. I don't give a fuck if I don't agree with what he could have went and did anything. I'm not finna execute him in front of the world, in front of everybody else. No, we gonna stand out in solidarity.
No, we gonna get cracking wherever we at.
And I'm gonna pull his coattail,
bro. You was wrong.
You was on some bullshit, bro. Yeah. You just got a whole lot of bullshit.
And I can't agree with that. Just to say that if we do start backing each other to the point where it's like, I don't give a fuck what that nigga said.
We have to be ready.
I'm not talking to him about this shit until we get behind.
The revolution will be televised.
Right. Get that.
Hold on. If he do something,
if niggas can get to that point, then niggas will be able to get to the self-love point. Hold on, we finna run out of time.
I'm gonna just say this. They said it won't be televised. It's being televised right now. Open your eyes, pay attention. It's being televised.
Yeah, pay attention.
And it's gonna be televised the viral way.
Televising it.
Tap in.